So I'll touch a little bit on personal risk, and just little simple things like, for example, if we have a brainstorming session, I'll see some employees that don't really raise their hand with new ideas, but because they don't want to look stupid, you know, and we've all been there, we've done that. But you know what? The funniest thing is, the minute you raise that idea, and it may be way out there, but somebody over there is going to say, oh, well, if I did a little bit of that and I mixed it with this, then that could actually work, you know, and that's how you come up with great ideas. You know, so what I ask, you know, is that if you know, tend to hold back, don't. Take the risk and just, you know, participate in it. And it's okay if we look stupid. You know, I've looked stupid many times, but that's all right, you know, because, you know, in the end result, you end up with something really better, you know. And also, with that risk-taking, be engaged and drive it. And you'll find that, you know, your career and your life, you know, will just, you know, continue to go forward at a much faster pace when you take those kind of risks and you put the effort and the hard work into it, because it all takes that. It takes a lot of hard work. And then just back on the project thing, you know, we're very stage-gated. We do the same thing, you know, and certain percents are, you know, breakthrough, and certain is distinctive, and some is incremental. And, you know, you normally hit everything on the incremental, and the breakthroughs maybe 50-50 if you're lucky, you know. And so, you know, that's very, you know, structured in that kind of project environment. But I think the projects down there, the breakthrough ones that make the success, are ones where people give it their all, they take the risks, and they mitigate it very carefully, you know, with a risk register that looks at, okay, if this doesn't work, what else am I going to do? You know, and so they have those things in place, and then it gets them where they want. And those are the most successful teams, you know, that do that really well.
Yeah, so with project risk, like our whole industry is really moving towards risk-informed decision-making. Almost every project we do is to mitigate a certain risk, whether it's reliability risk. You know, hey, if this line goes out, what's now the percentage of having a blackout, you know, across the county? Or I'm sure everybody's very aware of wildfire risk, a huge issue for all California utilities right now, and something that we are doing everything we can to mitigate currently. So there's all the both maintenance and capital projects that we do are around, you know, mitigating risk, and the ones that we do are the ones that essentially have the highest risk-spend efficiency. So those are, you know, definitely an analysis that's performed and drives a lot of the work that we do. But I will go back to, you know, I think what this is about, which is the personal risk that you take, and I would, you know, echo that. Risk can be, you know, taking a personal risk can be as small as just speaking up in a meeting, being willing to engage in conflict. You know, conflict is not a bad thing. Conflict is neutral. You have to have more than one idea that comes forward to get the best idea, and being able to bring up ideas and fight for your idea, even at the risk of maybe, you know, feeling dumb afterwards or whatever. You know, those are no one. There really is no dumb questions. You want to get those things in the brainstorming sessions going so that you can really work towards the best idea. And there is, you know, there are, as ideas come up, there are going to be better ideas, but people have to bring them up and be willing to talk about the pros and cons, and being able to take those risks. And especially new people coming in, like you're coming in with new ideas. There might be people that have been in the industry for 14, 15, like me now, 14 years now. You know, I'm not, may not have the freshest ideas anymore. We look into the future to start developing some better ideas on how to mitigate the risk that we have.